Hello friend, welcome back to my channel Take W3 Wave. This is Vijay Kumar. Take W3 Wave, it is a platform where you can learn step by step all about the Salesforce application and development. In this tutorial, you will be learn about a framework, LWC, Apex Class Trigger, Visual Force, and many more. So now let's get started. In this lesson, we will be learn about how to create progress indicator bar as a circular, horizontal range slider, and toggle direction in LWC component. So friends, follow these steps to achieve this scenario. To achieve this scenario, we need to follow three type of steps. Step number one, step number two, and step number three. So friends, in the step number one, first we need to create a lightning application. So here I created a lightning app that is a custom app. In the step number two, we need to create a gear icon. In the gear icon, we need to find edit page. Once click on the edit page, we will be move on the step three. In the step three, we will be call my LWC component to the lightning app. Here you can see in the lightning app, I display different type of the range slider. This is a range slider. This is a toggle. This is a different type of indicator bar. So friends, in this lesson, we will learn about how to display circular progress indicator in LWC component. So now let me move on the Salesforce org where we will be see live demo scenario. So now let's get started. So friends, this is my Salesforce potential org. I open my LWC component into the Lightning Studio. So friends, this is my LWC component. Name is a LWC progress ring HTML. This is the LWC component. This is the LWC JavaScript file. This is a meta XML file. So in the LWC component, first I created a lightning card. Inside the lightning card, I created a div. Inside the div, I created a S3 that is the title of the page. So friends, here you can see in the S3, first I created a custom icon and I created a title. So title of the page is a how to display circular progress indicator in LWC component. So friend, after S3 title, I created div. So I in the div, I added a class SLDS M bottom medium. So it will be give a space bottom of the container. And inside the div, I am using lightning slider. So friends, here I am creating a lightning slider. So it will be created range slider horizontally. So in the lightning slider, this tag provided by the Salesforce. So if you are applying the lightning slider, it will be automatically created lightning slider in LWC component. So in the LWC component lightning slider, I using a onChange function. So based on this onChange function, I will be get the current value of the lightning slider. So this is a apply on the current value that is coming from the JavaScript, and this is a label value. So first I created a lightning slider, then I created lightning input. So friends, you can see this is a lightning slider at the top. I created lightning slider. This is a lightning slider. This is a direction. So this is also indicator. So after lightning slider, I will create a direction. So here you can see after that I am using a toggle direction. So here I type is a first I using a lightning input. That type is a toggle. Label is a direction. Here I am passing name and it's by default is checked. So if you check, then it will be active. And in the lightning toggle slider, I am using a function on change function direction change. So based on the this function, I will be getting the current value of the lightning toggle direction. And here you can also find message toggle active and message toggle inactive. So here I am passing the fill and drag. After lightning direction, I am creating another one div. Inside the div, I am using different type of integrator progress bar. So this is a variant integrator progress bar, and this is a type that is provided by the Salesforce Lightning Progress Ring. So if you're creating a ring type progress bar indicator, you have to use the Lightning Progress Bar ring. So here I am passing the value, slider value and direction, and I am passing, and this is a variant base. After that, I am using a another one div for the another one integrated progress bar. So this is a, another one integrated progress bar where I am using the variant base auto completed. So this is a lightning progress bar ring, friends. Here I am using another one lightning progress bar ring. So if you creating a ring type integrator, you have to use lightning progress ring tag. So these are the lightning progress ring type also provided by the Salesforce. So here I am only using. So inside the lightning progress ring, I am also passing the value and direction. Then after I am using another one D for the active step. So here I am using a variant active step, and here I am also using a lightning progress ring. So friends, here you can see there are different type of ring integrator progress bar. That is a variant base. That is a base autocomplete. This is a active step. This is a warning. This is a expired. So there are multiple type of a ring variant integrator progress bar I created in the LWC component. So if you check on the LWC component, so, so here you can see there are different type of integrated progress ring bar. This is a for warning. This is a for expire. And all of the lightning progress ring bar, I am passing the value and direction and variant. So process are same. If you creating a integrator ring progress bar, you have to pass the value, direction, and variant. And in the starting first, I created a lightning slider. Then I created a toggle. Then I created different type of the progress ring variant integrator bar, and all of the progress ring integrator I am passing them different type of the property like a value, direction, and variant. So friends, in this LWC component, I created different type of progress integrator bar. So friends, now let me jump on the meta.xml file. So in the meta.xml file, I am using the targets and targets. So in the targets, I am applying the app page, record page, and home page. That means this LWC component only visible on the app page, record page, and home page. So friends, now let me jump to my Salesforce or where we will be called this LWC component into the my custom app. So now let me jump to my Salesforce or. So friends, this is my Salesforce potential or. First, go to the gear icon, click on the edit the page. Here I will be call my LWC component. So my LWC component name is LWC progress ring. So this is my LWC component, LWC progress ring. This is my LWC component. Simply drag and drop here and save. After save successfully, go back, and here you can see first display as a progress bar. This is a progress bar slider. So here you can see by default it is a 50. If I sliding right side, it is automatically increases the range slider value. If you slider left side, it is automatically decrease the value of the slider. So first I created a range slider. If you check 100% that here I will be display 100. If you check left, it will be display the 0. So this is a range slider. Here you can see if you go to the LWC component in the JavaScript file, I create two type of slider range. So in the slider range, here you can see this is slider range. So this slider range, I pass a function. So this function, I am getting the current value. So here you can see first I defined a track variable. This is a by default 50, and also direction. It is a fill. So this is a slider change event. Here I am storing the current value. So this is a slider value event or target dot value. So here I am storing the current value of the slider. This slider I am passing to the here slider value here in the slider. This is a function. This is a current value I am getting from the function. Similarly, this is a for direction change. So here you can see this is a toggle. In the toggle, I am using the on change direction change function. So this is a direction change function by default. I feel that means it is unchecked. So this is a track variable. I first if checked that it will be fill. If unchecked that it will be drain. So this track variable I apply on the here. You can see direction. It is a variable. This is a value. Slider value. So slider value. So direction. It is a slider value. So slider value for the using for the slider the range and direction is used for the toggle. So when it feel that it will be active and it feel drain then it will be inactive. So friends, this function I call into the toggle here. So in the JavaScript I create only two, and in the ring type indicator there are no need to create a function. So friends, if you go to the Salesforce or first I created a slider, I am getting the value from the function. This is a direction. Whenever click on the right side, it will be filled. That means it is active. Whenever you click on the left side, it will be drained. That means inactive. Then this is a different type of ring slider indicator. This is a variant base. This is a variant base auto complete. This is a variant active step. This is a variant warning. This is a variant expire. So there are the multiple type of the ring slider indicator. This is a direction type. That means it is a toggle. And this is a ring slider. So if you slide the right side and getting the increasing value, if you slide the left side and getting the decrease the value. So friends, in this lesson, we have to learn how to display circular progress indicator in LWC component and how to create a slider and toggle direction indicator in LWC component. Friends, if you find value in my content, consider making a small donation to support the channel. Friends, as you know, my content is designed to guide you step by step through real world scenarios. I am ensuring, friends, you get practical and hands-on experience inside the tutorial. Friends, if my video bringing value to your learning journey, consider making a small donation to support the continued creation of high quality tutorial for you. Your small donation will motivate me to produce even more in-depth content for you. Friends, I would like to a special thank to everyone for a small donation to support the channel. Friends, after making a small donation, please send me your donation screenshot on my email or WhatsApp. I will send you an exclusive ebook bonus gift with advanced sales for tips, tricks, and strategy to take your skill to the next level. So, friends, by donating, you are not just investing in only your own growth, you are contributing to the success of countless other as well. So, friends, here you are thinking after donating what you are will be get bonus as a gift. So now let me explain about what you will be get bonus after donating and support to me. Friends, scan QR code from here and make a small donation to support the channel. After support the channel, please share your screenshot on my email or WhatsApp so that we can send you an exclusive bonus gift on your email. So friends, here you can see I will be sending you bonus gift as two ebook. These are the books you are very powerful in the Salesforce. First ebook are Master of X Trigger and second ebook are Sales for Tutorial. So friends, both of the ebook published on Amazon. If you check on the Amazon, this is the FX Trigger and this is a Sales for Tutorial. So friends, the FX Trigger, the price on the Amazon is 333 rupees and sales for tutorial, the price on Amazon is 199 rupees. So both of the ebook I will provide as a bonus gift after donating and support to this channel. Friends, so these are the ebook you will be get after donating and supporting to the channel. So friends, after donating a small amount to the channel, please share your screenshot on this email ID and you can share your screenshot on WhatsApp on this phone number. So friends, after making a small donation to this channel, I will be share both of the ebook on your email so that you will be get so many tips, trick and strategy in the Salesforce. So friends, let's grow together, watch, donate and start your journey to get success by today.